Good afternoon from Hilda City. I'm Pastor Margie Gonzalez, the chaplain here, and want to bring another Take 5 segment. And today I want to read out of Psalm 37, verse 4. It says, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires." I know we're coming into a season where we're about to start giving gifts here and there, but I love this verse because this verse says that we are to take delight in the Lord, and he will give us our heart's desires. To take delight means to find pleasure and gratification or satisfaction in something or someone. And we all have things that give us pleasure, but this verse encourages us to find pleasure in God. It's better to find pleasure in God than in all of the things that we're going to be exchanging later in the days to come. And it doesn't mean that we can't find pleasure in those things or in other people, but it simply means that our primary delight, our primary pleasure should be God alone. The first part of this verse says, "Take delight in the Lord." And it teaches us the importance of finding pleasure in God. If you've ever been in love, you can attest to the fact that you enjoy that person's company. You can't get enough of them. You love everything about them, and you simply enjoy being with them, and you enjoy their company, and you don't even have to go out and spend all kinds of money. You simply value time with them more than anything else. The same is true when Jesus is your first love. You become consumed with Jesus, who he is, not just what he can do for you. And you begin to desire his presence in your life more than anything that this world can offer. And you look forward to spending time in prayer and meditation and in his word, because this is how you're able to dwell in his presence. And so the more that you grow in your relationship with Jesus, the more you fall in love with him, and the more he becomes your priority. He becomes the one your heart delights in. The last part of this verse says he will give you your heart's desires. So when you take delight in him, he will give you your heart's desires. Now, if you read this entire verse with nothing more than a passing thought, you might get the impression that because you love Jesus, he's going to give you all of the things your heart desires. He's going to give you that Christmas wish list. But that's a very superficial interpretation, because the truth is that as you delight in Jesus, you are being transformed, and your desires begin to change because of it. Think about it. When you spend time with the people you most delight in, you begin to share their interests. You begin to act like them. You start liking the same things. Similarly, as you grow in a relationship with Jesus, he's transforming you from the inside out. You're becoming like him. And all of a sudden, you want the same things. God causes your desires to line up with what he wants for you. And the things you thought you desired will become insignificant. As you fall more in love with Jesus, you will soon begin to love the things he loves and hate the things he hates. And as you delight in the Lord, your desires will become aligned to the will of the Father for your life. So it's not that you get the things you thought you wanted, it's that now you and God want the same things for your life. You are actually beginning to line up with the heart of God. Delighting in God means being satisfied with what he gives because you want what he wants, nothing more and nothing less. And so who or what you delight in, who or what you take pleasure in, is going to determine your heart's desires. And today, I encourage you to enjoy the gifts you get over the holiday season. But more than anything, I encourage you to find pleasure in God, in who he is and what he's done for you. God bless you. Whether it's with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or with little. Then the second part of verse 1 says, it says simply, he is good. It says, we should be thankful because he is good. So the verse doesn't